Comic reviews, extra sweet. Tune in, folks, and don't be late. Interviews that sure are great. From Kentucky's rolling hills we stream. Matt delivers every fan's dream. Claim your favorites, join the quest. Heroes for hire are the best. Superheroes, villains too. Every issue something new. Golden age or modern finds, entertaining minds of all kinds. Comic book sales you can claim. Join the club, win comic fame. Hear the stories, catch the vibe. Heroes for Hire feels alive. From Kentucky.
I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, Mike, Matt, can't hear you. Can y'all hear me?
You hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
All right. I don't know what happened. The mic wasn't muted. The mic was not muted. I don't know. Well, we got the glitch out of the way. If the power holds on. And
I can't, Legend. I got to go get my cat in a minute, but I'll be right back.
As long as the power stays on, I may have to get my Captain America shield out and paddle out of here.
Yeah, right.
We got floodwaters been all over the place. It's kind of died down, but I'll give you all an idea of what we're dealing with over here in southeast Kentucky. A lot of roads like this. A lot of areas near the river look like this right now.
Yep.
So we're deep in it right now. I got a link in the chat. I was trying to say it. I couldn't. Yeah, I'm welcome. I'm here now. We're here now. Cumberland River runs straight through here, goes all the way to Nashville. But anyway, I wanted to highlight something because we're trying to get my friend Matt Spidey to 150 more subs because we're trying to get him to 1K. So here's the link. If not, most of the people that I know are here. Yeah, most of the people here already are pretty sure subscribed to him. But if somebody watched it on the replay, there you go. Yeah, I'll stay safe, man. Don't worry about me. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're still going to do the show tonight?" As long as I got power, as long as I got internet, as long as I'm breathing, there will be a Sunday Super Show Extravaganza at 2 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. But anyway, we got a lot of ground to cover. I'm gonna do a little housekeeping before we start, Kevin. Of course, we have the next week. Just remember, next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, same time as this show, same show. Next week's episode, we will have a big 300 subscriber giveaway. And let me get this. I gotta get this off here. All right, but we'll have the 300 subscriber giveaway will be next week. And so given that, we got a whole lot of good books. And it should be a lot of fun. I believe it will be. And then tomorrow night, or tomorrow in the day at 1 p.m. Eastern, finally, me and the Crazy Hungarian are going to have our show, Matt and Joe's Bad Cinema. And in our first episode, we'll be discussing the Andy Sedaris classic Hard Ticket to Hawaii. We'll call it a classic. It's a bit of a stretch, but you get the idea. Also, remember that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, I will have another episode, another comic book mail call video will be coming out. And then Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, my main man, the Easy Comic Reader, will be my guest. So please stay tuned for that. Should be fun. He's a good guy. Deep in the heart of Texas. He's a Texas guy, good guy. Yeah, I got the 305. We're gonna wait and see if it stabilizes because you know how they like to take away. So we're gonna wait till next Sunday to do the big giveaway and give people a chance to know that to show up for the show. In circumstances, my friend, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. I need to make some of y'all some mods, don't I? Oh, I need some more mods anyway. I won't get into it, but we always could use a few more mods. Let me just give me a half a second here. Hopefully, I don't start this video to feedback on me. All right, because it loves to do that. All right, just give me a couple minutes, guys.
Oh, all legend. I love that old V series. That was great. Visitors. I actually was in high school when that came out, and I was taking a science fiction class, and one of our assignments was to write a short story set in the V world. I cannot remember what mine was, so don't ask. That was a long time ago.
All right, Marcus, Legend, Sandman. You all are 3 mods now. You got rich, so I need all the help I can get. So, all right, thank you, boys. Y'all are my brothers in the comic book. Hey, I trust y'all, so it's all good. Yeah, we all got to stay out of trouble. Trouble finds me, those circumstances. It finds me. It's not my fault. I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. All right. First segment we do on this show, new comic book day previews for Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. So now let's get on here to sharing this screen like we always do. I guess I don't have to announce that I'm sharing the screen every time, do I? But I do.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right, Kevin. What's that, man? All right, we got the screen popping up here. On up here. We're all in it. You know what? I was framed, Marcus. I was framed. It's the way it goes. Yep. Excited for Doom picking off of each member of the FF soon. I got to get caught up on reading, and I'm currently reading Silver Age Run. Cool. I got all kinds of cool stuff. I'll share with you after we do the little segments, but here we go. First segment. Like I said, this is the new comic book day preview for February 19th, 2025. First up, we got Nightwing, issue 123 from DC Comics. We got a few variants. I like the one with the Panosian one's pretty good, guys. I don't know what you think of that one, but I kind of like it. I like Panosian. I like the way he drew Batgirl there, and you got teaming up with Nightwing. The kind of a little tension there between them. I guess. But anyway, so we got that one. I don't know what everybody think of everybody picking up this book this week. I don't know. I'm probably gonna pass on this one.
Yeah,
but let's go over the next one. We got Amazing Spider-Man issue 68. They're getting ready to reboot it. This is this the last issue
no,
of the
70 is the last one.
Okay. So what's the last of the story arc for this? 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. How long is that going to go on for now? The end of it till the end of it?
70. Yeah. 70 ends
Okay.
that storyline and ends this volume of Amazing Spider-Man. And
We got it.
then volume 1 or number 1 of the next volume comes out.
Yeah.
There's also
So
a
we got-
number 68 dot death, which apparently is a different comic. I don't know how that works. You know, they keep
Yeah.
doing they do that a lot with Spider-Man.
I know it's kind of frustrating. We got Amazing Spider-Man 68, 1 in 25, Corey Smith variant. We have the 1 in 100 Scotty Young Black White 8 Deaths of Spider-Man sketch variant. And then we have the Luciano Vecchio Torch variant, which is pretty cool. But I mean, the Scotty one's always the best in my opinion. I love the cartoony. I don't know, man. It's just me. That's the kind of thing I enjoy. And okay, just checking the chat, make sure I'm not. If you hear anything, if anybody says anything, Kevin, we just keep an eye on the chat there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, if you can. We got World's Finest issue 36. It looks like they're going to be battling the Floronic Man, doesn't it? Is that the Floronic Man? Looks like the Floronic Man to me. Floronic, is that how you say it? The Floronic Supersonic. We got a Tom Riley variant, an Adrian Gutierrez variant, Tyler Kirkham. It's a pretty cool one, a Hush variant, I guess. And the Fernando Zarian, yeah. Those are pretty cool, I guess. World's Finest is still written by Mark Waid, I think. You really want word we're under the due to exceed the hype, due reserves and all this. That's right. We all should bow down to the fearless leader. Doom. All hell Doom. That's what I say. But anyway.
I don't know. I'm probably not going to buy into it. I can't afford to buy all them titles that it's going to require.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that. I wish I could still, pick up World's Finest, but I can't. We got, this is another one I had to drop. Yeah, I had to drop this one because I'm trying to get the Heroes Con. I can always catch up on this because I bet you some of these, if they're not going to be a big key later on, will be in dollar bins eventually. So we got Uncanny X-Men number 10. It's written by Gail Simone. I think it's probably better than the Jet McKay X-Men, to be honest with you. But we have a Luciano Vecchio 1 in 50 Ransom version variant. That's the guy Ransom. This is some of the new ones. We have a Mark Brooks 1 in 50 animated style. I think Boggs would like that one a lot. There's the regular.
The non-virgin's probably more his speed and mine.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one I like the most, though, is this. I would almost pick this one up just to pick it up because I like this character. Uncanny X-Men 10, Unknown Comics, David Nakayama foil variant. And I don't need to be showing this because I'm going to go over my picks for variants of the week.
Well, Unknown Comics.
I think we have somebody drop in backstage, so let's see who's here.
Hey, Glenn.
We have our friend Glenn, Flat Earth Santa, here, and I see the Spider-Man annual on his desk, so that's cool.
Yep.
But here we go. Let's go back to the new comics. We'll try to get through this. I'm going to quit going over the variants, I think. Ultimate Wolverine number 2. Well, we can go over it. I just read issue 1 this morning because the power was out this morning, and I liked it. I'm going to follow it up. We have some great variants there.
I struggled through it.
No, you didn't. You didn't like it?
Wasn't my
you
thing.
did. All right. Well, I mean,
Which is good.
fair
I can't
enough,
afford to pick up another title.
there you go. It's always a bright side if you don't like something, Well, here we got the one I like the most out of these is this variant here. Is the Wolverine, Ultimate Wolverine number 2, Unknown Comics, Comic Trader Ivan Tao variant. Say that 3 times real fast and see what happens. All right. I don't know if I want to go through all these variants. This is going to take all night. Let's just keep going. This we got Black Panther issue 13, still ongoing. It's pretty good. I quit after issue 10, but that was mainly not because it's bad, but financial reasons. Wonder Woman 18. You're going to hear that a lot tonight. Wonder Woman 18, still written by Tom King. A lot of people love it. I haven't read it, so I can't really tell you, but I love some of the covers. They had some really beautiful covers from Jenny Prison and David Nakayama and several others. We got Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 30. And I would argue that this comic book is better than Amazing Spider-Man right now. But that's just me. I haven't got to read the last few episodes, but a few issues. But when I was reading it and Amazing Spider-Man at the same time, where I had to drop them for financial reasons, like I said, that's going to be a repeated thing tonight. I felt that Miles was better. I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it in the chat? If anybody felt the same way, if you've read it, let me know. All right, let's continue on. We got Titans in Love, issue 20. Well, that's an interesting cover. Daredevil 18. I don't know if John Romita Jr. is still on that or not. We got New Gods 3. I've heard good things. Actually, shout out to Cliff on Comics. I won a second print of issue 1 and I think issue 2 from him that he just put in the mail Saturday. So thank you, Cliff on Comics, for that. I appreciate you, man. You're a true brother. Now, another one I am reading is you see the green little circle there is highlighted, which means that's on my pull list. And it is Aliens versus Avengers issue 3. It's took them, Kevin, don't you think it's took them a hell of a long time to release issue 3 for this book? I think so. Yeah. All right. Maybe, I guess, can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Let's just play out there. We got Batman and Robin Year 1, number 5. Looks like we have an appearance from Clayface in this one. Actually, this one should be highlighted, so I'll have to rectify that situation because I do read The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk, issue 22. And I'll tell you the main reason I get this book. It's because Nick Klein has been working on it. That's the only reason. I don't know if he's left or not. I'm pretty sure he's still on it. Looks like from here. They've had a few guest artists show up, and you could tell the art really took a dive. You know what I mean? It's just my opinion. It's my opinion on it. But I don't know. Yeah, I do too, Marcus. I pay for a subscription on it because I just don't like the ads, and it helps me out. It's a handy tool. All right, let's continue on. X-Men, Exceptional X-Men number 6. I'm really not familiar with it, so I can't really comment. Storm number 5 from Marvel Comics. I know a few people that are liking this series. I have not read it. The one I am continuing to read, though, is G.I. Joe. This is issue 4. I've already FOC'd my copy of this one. Still got it highlighted, but, it's a good story so far. Joshua Williamson is probably one of the most talented writers working today. He's really done a good job of bringing Superman back to where he should have been as a top tier character. I felt like, a lot of writers just didn't appreciate Superman or didn't want to work on it. I see a lot of people that aren't interested in it. But hopefully, with Joshua Williamson writing Superman and the new movie coming out, it should be a lot better. We got Catwoman issue 73. I'm not familiar with it. I like some of the covers on it. X-Factor number 7. Looks like we got Archangel looking a lot like Doom there, guys. I wonder what happens in that issue. World Tree 33. I've heard good things, but it's issue 13. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to start reading something like right halfway in the middle. So I have to get a trade or something. NYX issue 8. Then we have X-Force issue 8. They must have came out at the same time, I guess. Laura Kinney, Wolverine 3. I got the first issue, but to be honest, the only reason I got the first issue was because J. Scott Campbell did a cover for it. So, I don't know if that's the reason to get something, but that's the reason I got it. So, hey. Okay. All right, Cliff. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. All right, let's go here. We got Zatanna, issue 1.
Check out
I like the covers
the
on this one.
variants.
Yeah.
It's a spec book too, for sure.
Yeah, it's a spec book. I'm going to get this one. Nathan Zerdy does a variant for 616. He's got 3 different versions. I'm sure there's a foil, a virgin, and a trade dress variant. We have the Dan Panosian variant, which looks good. We got the Chris Machalo variant. Is that the one you want?
And this the one I pre-ordered.
I'm going to say this wrong, but we got Zatanna number 1, Soza Maika variant. I probably just butchered their name. I'm sorry. And we have a David Talaski variant, a blank variant. Yeah, I think old mom might have to do some Zatanna here. We got the Zamakio foil variant. Oh, interesting. We got the Pico Osseo all in foil variant. That's the one that's got like the silver background. And we got the Derek Chew variant. And I have to say, guys, that is an interesting angle. I wonder why. Yeah, I think I know why you would do that. But then we have a couple more. We got a Jamal Campbell Virgin variant. It's a 1 in 50. And then we have we went over those enough. I was going to highlight some of these. You'll see a lot more of this, like when I do my variant cover picks of the week. We have the question all on the Watchtower, issue 4. I think
Great
it's getting
story.
close to the end. It's been a good story. It's getting ready to end, looks like.
Yeah, number
House
5
of
is the final one.
Okay. House of Slaughter, issue 30, Boom Studios. We have King Spawn, issue 42 from Image. Weapon X, got the hiccups. Weapon X-Men number 1 from Marvel. Mystique number 5 from Marvel. We got the Power Fantasy number 6 from Marvel coming out. Daredevil Unleash Hell Red Band number 2. We have Challengers of the Unknown number 3. Walking Dead Deluxe 107. Doom Academy number 1. So
I don't know
I think
about
we're
that.
in the.
What do you think about Doom Academy?
I don't know. I haven't. I mean, it's kind of weird. Is he going to be in charge of Strange Academy now? Is that the whole deal?
Right. Well, yeah, because he's got the Sorcerer Supreme powers, and he's taking over the world.
I don't know. I'm excited about One World Under Doom, but to be honest, I'm probably not going to pick this one up.
Yeah, I can't afford it. I'm just interested in
I
it.
can't afford it anyway, but it's interesting to see where it might go. Maybe Kevin will have to pick up the trade later on.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts Doomstrike, issue 1. So the Thunderbolt movie's coming out. So what do? They start a Thunderbolt series. So, I mean, that's basically, that's kind of Marvel 101 right there, ain't it?
Right.
Yeah, I got the comic. Yeah, I got that comic, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna show that stuff later after we get through here. Good evening, Missing Mars. How you doing? All right, let's keep on continuing on here. Okay. Challengers Unknown, we got all that. All right. Conan the Barbarian, issue 18 from Titan Books. I know Kevin can tell you a little bit about this one. Space Ghost, issue 10. How good is Space Ghost, Kevin?
It's great. Just a really great story. One of the few books I read immediately when I get home with it. What about that Werewolf by Night? Does that look like a Mark Spears cover?
It sure does, but I'm not sure it is. But it looks like it.
I'm almost certain it's not, but it sure is a kind of a trickster there.
But I think somebody's trying to jump on the trend because I don't think he's been doing much for Marvel.
Color palette, purple
the color
and green.
Palette. Yeah, it looks very Mark Spears-ish. We got Jenny Sparks, issue 7. I hear good things. I'm going to have to go back and get like a collected trade. I reckon Captain Adam's like a psychopath in this one. He's like butt naked, like killing people or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
You got your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue 3. I guess this is a kind of a companion to the new cartoon show.
Oh,
we got Power Rangers Prime.
It's good. The show and the comic. Definitely worth it.
I might have to go back and get a couple of those. Power Rangers Prime number 4, Terminator number 5, Holy Roller number 9. I think that's Rick Remender. I'm not sure. Alien Paradiso number 3. They make it sound like it's a resort or something. Go to Alien Paradiso. Right. Star Wars.
It probably was till the alien showed up.
That's true. Ahsoka number 8. Doing battle with somebody here. Rat City number 11. Epitaph from the Abyss number 8. Oni Press. I know, Kevin, you're getting this one.
Oh yeah, all the ECs are just fun. Good writing.
We got Deadly Tales Gunslinger of the Gunslinger Spawn 3. Creature Commando. DC Horror presents Creature Commandos number 5. Violator Origin number 6. I can't believe that one's still going on. Infinity Watch number 2. And then we have Let This One Be a Devil, number 1 from Dark Horse Comics. Well, that sounds kind of interesting. I see this one every week.
Good things.
Oh, well, we might have to pick it up at a later date. I can't do it right now.
Who is it? Tinian?
It could be. It says
Yeah,
10 years. I see it.
Yeah.
And this is a digital series, Batman Wayne Family Adventures 152. It comes out like every week. Star Wars: The High Republic, Fear of the Jedi #1 from Marvel. From IDW of Star Trek 29. Looks like Captain Cisco up there on the
That's
throne.
what I was gonna say. Yeah.
It does.
That's
Doc Park.
from the final episode. He took over that religious thing.
Oh, that's right. He's like the cleric or whatever.
Yeah.
We have Doc Park's A Lovesick Tale #3, Herculoids #1. I thought this didn't come out yet.
Yep. This is first issue this week. 32 covers.
Well, we're not going to get into all that, but yeah, Herculoids is a good show. Although I want to show you what it looks. Let me show you something that I'm going to show you a cover I would avoid. We're not going to go over
a lot of cool covers.
Where's Liefeld's cover at? Because it looks freaking terrible. Okay, Liefeld. There it is. Here's Liefeld's cover. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know about that.
I like the cartoon one.
Yeah, Papa Rob. I don't know what you're doing, bro, but well, not that like you really ever had it though, is it? Okay, Milestone Universe, The Shadow Cabinet #4. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure there's some people that like his work. He wouldn't have sold millions of comics if he didn't. I'm sure he don't give a shit what we think.
Right.
Precarious #5, Boom Studios. Godzilla. He's just an easy target. I shouldn't even. I don't know. He's actually not that bad. I apologize to all the Rob Liefeld fans. He's really not that bad.
He's good at certain things, and he has his weaknesses.
Yeah, just like Tom McFarlane, who has weaknesses too. They all have weaknesses. Godzilla.
There's a reason not to put feet in the picture. If you can't draw them, don't put them in the picture.
Now this one's interesting. Godzilla Heist #1. So apparently, the premise of this comic book is this guy is putting together a crew like an Ocean's 11 crew to pull off this big heist, right, in the city. So he decides to keep the emergency people and the police occupied while he's going to pull this heist off. He's going to lure Godzilla to this city to attack the city while he's pulling off the heist, so the cops won't be bothered with him. So it's an interesting premise. I don't know how that's going to work out, but it sounds interesting. And we got Null Hunter #5, In Bloom #3. I'm just going to go through these real quick. Lawful #8 from Boom Studios. We got the facsimile of Incredible Hulk 340.
3D now.
Oh, it's in 3D.
Yeah, you got to have the red and blue 3D glasses, and
well,
I'd be interested to see how it looks.
Every time, Kevin, that I see one of these 3D variants, I always say pass.
Yeah, especially at $9.99.
I have a reprint of this comic that came with my statue anyway. So,
yeah.
And Chainsaw Man 194. There's always a Chainsaw Man on here, and there's always no picture of it.
I know, right?
All right, we got Uncanny X-Men 132 facsimile. We got a Batman 611 facsimile coming out. We got some of these indies: Dead Eyes, The Mighty Brains 4, Creations #7, and Drawing Blood #8. All right, we got Stranger Things and Dungeons and Dragons, The Rise of Hellfire #1, Darkwing Duck #1. So they're restarting Darkwing Duck apparently.
Yeah, definitely getting the Stranger Things.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I may have to check that out, but I'm not going to highlight it right now. But I might. I don't know. But the D&D thing really interests me. 2000 AD, 2000 AD, issue 2420. Jesus Christ. Dark Horse. That's pretty prolific. Dark Horse Comics, The World of Minor Threats. The Brood #3. That's a mouthful to say. We have the Crisis on Infinite Earths 11 facsimile coming out. There's a lot of books coming out this week. Behemoth #2 from Dark Horse. We got Penthouse Comics #1 from Penthouse. We have Mad issue 42 from DC. And we have a Godzilla. IDW Publishing has a Godzilla 70th anniversary foil classics Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters #1.
Mm-hmm. Say that.
Interesting. Oh yeah, Godzilla 70th anniversary foil classic. Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters #1. All right, that's a lot to say. Ooh, we got Borderlands #3, Prairie Gods #5, not to be confused with Prairie Dogs, I guess. Dinosaurs versus Cowboys, issue 1 from Scratch Comics. Well, that's kind of intriguing. Judge Dredd magazine, issue 477. The loose end #1. And they have a second print of Ultimate Wolverine 1 coming out. Barstow #3 from Dark Horse. And of course, we have a Crisis on Infinite Earths 11 facsimile foil version and a Batman 611 facsimile foil version. We have this one here, kind of interesting, and I got one of these saved in my for my picks. I thought Passport Girl of Oz #2. Then we have Lady Gunfighter Desolation #1. Synap #3 from Mad Cave. From Titan Books, we have RuneScape, Untold Tales of God Warriors. From Vault Comics, we have Goobers #3.
Okay.
We have Hour of the Wolf #4 from Mad Cave. We have Sakamoto Days 201. Black Force #1, Howl #2. Rick and Morty Ricklemania #1 from Ricklemania.
That might be good.
Yeah, we have a bunch of second prints. We got an Ultimate Wolverine second print blank. I might have to take that one there from old Mama there. And I think unless you want Deadpool Wolverine #1 second print, or this Manga Z, looks like a hentai weird. But there you go. And I forgot that I didn't do it. Okay, I got it. So there you go, guys. There's the new comic book previews for the week. I've kind of ignored the chat. And we have somebody saying, Brian 12 says, I've only ever bought a foil cover because it was the only option left on the rack. Actually, I know a lot of people like that, to be honest. Like, if you want the damn, I got to get the foil. Yeah.
Sometimes the foils look good, but for the most part, it seems to me like I prefer just the regular facsimile, the cardboard. You know, they just don't always look that great.
Yes, indeed, that is, Archie. That is a comic of the Herculoids. Believe it or not. All right, the next up, we'll call this little segment, if I can get thing to work here. All right, here we go. It's time. Now it's time for Matt's variant covers of the week. First
Yay! Variant covers. Yay!
There's Santa.
Thanks, Santa. First up, we have Dr. Strange. We got Strange. Doom Academy #1. Sorry. I kind of like this variant.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. It's a Braun variant. Next one up, my pick variant of the week is G.I. Joe #4, Derek Chew variant. Very, very nice. Very nice. Another Derek Chew is on the list twice this week. Also chose his Zatanna #1 variant cover. Frank Cho, I have him on here too with this beautiful Catwoman cover. Very nice, very nice. Also, we have this David Nakayama Wonder Woman variant. And G.I. Joe's on the list twice. We have the Tyler Kirkham G.I. Joe #4 variant. We have the Lady Gunfighter variant. I can't remember the artist's name, but yeah, I like that one. We have a lyrics variant of Exceptional X-Men. We have the Herculoids #1 Magnolia variant. I kind of like that one. We have King Spawn. I think it's is it Spawn or King Spawn? And this is a Robeck. This is his variant. This is a Makiyika, whatever his name is, Zatanna variant #1. So Zatanna's on the list 3 times. The next one's another Zatanna #1. This is the Zerdy variant. Let's check the chat real quick. Oh, yeah, how you doing? Hey, Diabetic Superman, how you doing? Yes, I do love that Doom cover. It's a great, I do love that Doom cover. It's a great one, man. All right, let's get back to the. Okay, then the next one, another David Nakayama's on the list twice, and I picked the David Nakayama foil variant as one of my picks for variants of the week. And last but not least, the Ultimate Wolverine 2 variant. I think it's a Unknown Comics variant. I don't know. I really like it. It's an homage, of course. And there you go. That's Matt's variant cover picks of the week. Now, let's check the chat again. Anybody? Look here. He says that Magnolia cover might actually get me to buy Herculoid. Yeah. I think that's the one I'm definitely getting. All right. Next up, the next segment, the trending 20 comics of the week, according to the Key Collector app.
Yeah.
Go.
My Papa John's arrived. Sorry, y'all.
Well, are you hanging in there, Santa? Okay, the trending 20 comics a week, according to the Key Collector app. First, number 20, Century number 1 from 2000. This is the first appearance of the Century, first appearance of the Void, the dark aspect of the Century. It says that Lewis Pullman stated his character's name is Bob in Thunderbolts. It's likely an alter ego of the Century. It is. The Century will be in that movie. There's been a 660% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after Super Bowl Thunderbolts trailer provided a glimpse of the character and his terrifying powers. High grade copy runs for about $80. You can get a mid grade for about $20. 19 on the list, we have Invincible, issue 61 from 2009. This is the first appearance of Conquest, a built Termite who monitored Mark's progress on Earth. And there's been a 400% increase in copies sold because the Invincible Season 3 nears its halfway point. And a high grade copy is about $50. And I have a question for anybody that on the panel or in the chat. Are these books so expensive because they weren't printed a lot? Is that one of them?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
No one really did like Otley and Kirkman didn't do much at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
When they started, so it didn't kick till later.
There you go. Pretty cool cover, though, I guess. I haven't really read it. I've watched the show. Next up, we have Earth X, issue 12 from Marvel in 2000. If I can get it to come up here. Pretty cool cover. Pretty cool. Yeah. And pretty much this one's first appearance of Shia LaBeouf as Silver Surfer. And Julie Garner has been cast as Shia LaBeouf in the new Fantastic Four movie. And there's been an increase in copies sold because Fantastic Four hype is officially kicked off. So if you're into FOMO, there you go. All right. The next one up on the list, Fantastic Four issue 25, second appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. I did not know that, I don't think. First solo battle, the Hulk versus the Thing, briefly fought in Fantastic Four 12 as well. And there's a cover appearance of the Hulk versus the Thing. There's been a 350% increase in copies sold this week due to speculators anticipating the long-anticipated live-action movie, of course. High-grade copy will be about $1,500. You get a mid-grade for about $500. Low-grade for about $100. Iconic cover. What else can you say about it, right? Nah. Pretty cool. It's not the best Fantastic Four cover, but it's still cool.
No, but it's good Kirby.
Yeah, it's good Kirby, exactly. Let me check the chat a little bit because I have a tendency to believe them for dead, So we got 4 comments.
No, Sandman was just saying yes, low print run, classic cover.
We got Daredevil 227. Marvel Comics. Kingpin discovers Daredevil's identity. Born Again Part 1 begins in 227 and concludes into issue 233. This won the Kirby Award in 1986 for Best Single Issue. And I don't have to read the rest of this because we all know why this book's on the list. Daredevil Born Again comes out in March. And you can get a high grade copy for about $20. So if you're into some Daredevil keys or you want to speculate on the, I'm not going to tell you to speculate because I personally try not to. But if you're going to, you don't have to be a speculator. Just pick this up. It's a cool book. It won the Kirby Award in 1986, for God's sakes. All right, go ahead.
I just picked those up in the Daredevil run or the Born Again run in CPV. I just grabbed him quick.
Yeah. And Diabetic Super says he has that FF as well. So cool.
People are saying I'm on mute. Am I on mute?
I can hear you. Can they hear me?
Okay, now they hear me. Okay.
All right. Well, if I drop out again, let me know because it happened to me earlier. We got Fantastic Four issue 13.
I was on mute. Forgot.
Oh, and this is first appearance of the Watcher. Also, the first appearance of the Red Ghost, a Russian scientist active during the Cold War. And it says that John Malkovich is rumored to be cast as Red Ghost. Okay, I guess that's who he is. And it's $2,600 for a high grade copy. Is that a graded copy or is that just a raw
that's
copy?
raw? But pretty much when you're there, graded and raw are going to be about the same price nowadays because everyone's going to grade it.
Yeah, that's a good point. So there you go, guys. You got $2,600. You get a high grade copy today. All right. Fantastic Four issue 28 from 2025. This is the Peach Momoko Marvel Rivals variant. It's been a hot book. Marvel Rivals is a hot game with the kiddos, and that's the only information there is. And there's been a big increase in interest because of that game. It's just so hot. And of course, this is another one because of the Invincible season 3 is at its halfway point, I think. And this is Invincible 51. It's about a $15 book. I like how they put 50 first. They put number 1. That's like an old 90s trick, ain't it? 50 first. This introduction of the new Invincible suit, you see there, he looks okay. It may be his new suit, but he looks a lot like Nightwing. I don't know, guys. Looks a lot like Nightwing is all I'm going to say. All right, we can get a high grade copy for $15. Mid grade about $5. You can find a low grade one probably in a dollar bin. Well, let the Fantastic Four movie spec continue. Here with Silver Surfer 3, first appearance of Mephisto, first cover appearance of Shia LaBeouf. Glenn, I know you have this one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good book, pretty cool cover. You got Mephisto on there, got Silver Surfer on there. You got him holding his old lady there. He's like, "Oh, you giving my girl back? You home wrecker?"
Really tough because it's square bound.
Oh yeah. So it's probably hard to get it in a high grade on that copy, and it's a really cool book. One of these days, maybe I'll own a low grade copy, but I'm a little bit too conservative for that one right now. No, this is FF. That early and high grade barely exists, and Sandman is agreeing with it.
Mine's it depends on what people call high grade.
Oh no, Sandman, you're right. I just said it. It's because kids like that Marvel Rivals game, and people are and people like Peach Momoko too. So it's not, it's also because Peach is kind of a popular artist. I mean, not for everybody, but I like her. We got Hulk issue 1 from 2008. First cover appearance of the Red Hulk, General Thunderbolt Ross. Spoiler alert, I guess. Death of Abomination, initially suspected to have been shot to death by the Hulk. Why would the Hulk need to shoot him, though? All right. I don't get that. Oh, anyway, but he was revealed to be murdered by Red Hulk. First team appearance of the new Winter Guard roster, made up of Red Guardian, Personation, Crimson Dynamo, and Dark Star. Debatable first interior stories about a murder perpetrated by. We ain't gonna get over through that. This book is on here because the Captain America movie came out, and I've heard more positive things than negative things about it. So, I'm happy to. I want to see it.
I watched it, so
you didn't like it. That's what I'm thinking for that tone. I know your tone. Well,
That's why I said watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's the cover. I can't hear what the shit today for some reason. All right. We got Fantastic Four Annual number 9. First appearance of Annihilus. First appearance of Franklin Richards. And pretty fire cover. High grade copies about $525. Pretty awesome cover. Annihilus is a cool bad guy. If you can find it, get it. If you can't, don't. If you don't get it because of a movie though.
No, get it because it's a blue chip book.
That's right. It's a blue chip book. You don't need to have a movie excuse to do that. This is Incredible Hulk 256, first appearance of Sabra, and Israeli mutant with enhanced strength. Confirmed for Captain America: Brave New World. I guess that means Sabra will be in it. I guess it's been a 229% increase in copies sold this week, and I guess that's Sabra right there on the cover. I'm assuming it is. A high grade, about $30. Well, I just got this one back from CGC. This is Wolverine 8. Iconic cover art by John Buscema featuring Wolverine and the Hulk as his Joe Fixit persona. And then the back cover art is by Rob Liefeld featuring Wolverine. Been a 119% increase in copies sold this week. Is there a reason? No, there doesn't need to be a reason. This book is awesome. It's one of my favorite covers of all time. And let's get a close-up look at it before we move on. Yep. Just got mine back from CDC, so I'm happy about that. Let's check the chat. Hulk 1 dropping. Remember when it was 200? Yeah. Hello, Brian. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. We got Brian saying high grade would be like 7, right? Or maybe higher. Hardly ever see the first 20 of FF or so FF that high. Well, I mean,
8.
Yeah, they're out there, but they're probably not that many.
Well, 7.5 is considered very fine minus, so that's considered high grade.
Yeah, that's right. Next up, we have there's a lot of Fantastic Four on this list. Fantastic Four 57, iconic cover art by Jack Kirby featuring Dr. Doom. And in this issue, Dr. Doom steals Silver Surfer's powers. I remember this. I think I read a reprint of this one. There's been a 108% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week, based on speculation of how Doom may interact with Shalabal, iteration of the Silver Surfer in the MCU. High grade copy goes for about $450. Mid grade about 90, low grade about 45. So there you go. And here we go, more of my wheelhouse. We got we need to show you this beautiful Doom cover. Love it. Very iconic to me. Jack Kirby as always. Next up, this is in my wheelhouse too. We got Captain America issue 354. First full appearance and cover of John Walker as U.S. agent. Of course, the Thunderbolts movie's coming out. Kurt Russell's son plays John Walker, U.S. agent, and actually, I thought he was a pretty good U.S. agent. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. I'm looking forward to seeing Captain America. I don't know when I'm going to get to see it, so I don't know why you spoil it for me right now. Although I don't really care. Spoilers don't bother me because if you told me right now how the movie ended, I would probably forget by tomorrow. All right. Well, I kind of make myself sound stupid. I probably would forget, but I wouldn't care. 57 is on my top 10 covers of all time. Great, Brian. Yeah, it's a good one, man. I like it. Okay, let's move on. Moving right along, we have Amazing Spider-Man 50. This book is always on the list, guys. Well, here lately it has been, and it's because of the Daredevil movie, because this is indeed the first appearance of the Kingpin. And there you go. Iconic John Romita senior cover. Very nice. Highly sought after. What you say, gentlemen? Highly sought after cover. All right. That's how I like to leave them speechless, All right. Absolute. Batman #1. Premiere issue of the ongoing series that will take place in the Absolute Universe. Dimension built. We all know that. First appearance of the Party Animals. Introduction of several characters in the existing Batman mythos with new origins and designs. 125% increase in copies sold this week. High grades were about 25 already. This book's only been out for like 4 or 5 months. Next on the list, we have Captain America 117, first full appearance of the Falcon, Sam Wilson. So there you go. I hope I'm still alive because I'm not really hearing a lot of people. All right. Anyway, it's about a high grade copy, about 800. I'm looking for like a mid grade, fair to middling of this one. It's also the first appearance of Red Wing. But now Red Wing's a little drone thingy, you know. But back then he was an actual Falcon. Little known fact, huh? A big, well known fact actually. This right here is the first cameo appearance of Venom. Amazing Spider-Man 298. Of course, he's not really on the cover, is he? Or is that, I guess he is on the cover. The symbiote is Venom, basically. It's also the first cover art, of course, by the great Todd Father himself, Todd McFarlane. It's also the first team appearance of Life Foundation, led by Carlton Drake. I was getting ready to say Carlton Fisk. We got Magic #1, MegaCon exclusive. Did you see these down there, Glenn, when you were there?
I did.
Okay.
I did see them. They were hard. Sometimes they were hard to get. Because when people asked me a couple of people asked me to get them some exclusives, they forgot to tell me which booth number.
Oh.
So I'm like searching all over the place.
And there was only 700. They're limited to 777 copies. But you know what I think? There's probably about 300 hits somewhere, unless they burnt them. This is a Peach Momoko, of course. I love her art. I kind of like that one, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not paying $90 for it. All right. Well, we got through that list pretty well unscathed, I guess. And that was your that was your trending 20 comics of the week.
Wow, I was surprised that the Spawn exclusive wasn't on it, because it was more in demand than the Peach Momoko Magic.
Definitely. Next up, we have the the hot 10 comics of the week. Let me get this ready to go here, guys. And this is also from Key Collector app. These are usually just back issues, high value keys. You know. Anyway, here we go. Let me get this ready. I probably should have just kept it on there because it was the same app, but it's okay. Here we go.
It's a top 10 now. Top 10.
At number 10, we have Omega Man #3 from 1983. And this is the first appearance of Lobo. Intergalactic bounty hunter with a bad attitude, but he actually wasn't like Lobo. Kind of progressed to be the guy he is now, just like Deadpool did, you know. So there you go, $100 high grade copy. A 9.8 though sold this week for $385. It's a 26% increase. The 9.6 over 206, which is a 54% increase. We're not going to like dwell on them. We're just going to get through them as quick as we can, I guess. Hulk #1. We've already seen this one once before. First cover appearance of the Red Hulk. General Thunderbolt Ross, of course. I got a heart back because I'm looking for a copy. Daredevil #1. First appearance and origin of Matt Murdock. First appearance of Foggy Nelson. And the first appearance of Karen Page, one of Matt Murdock's love interests. Let's check out this cover. Whew, yellow suit, though, I'll tell you. But you can't really be too tactical in a yellow suit, can you, guys? Well, anyway, but it really stuck out, I guess. Some people like the yellow and black suit. I'm not a fan. The yellow and red, I guess. A high-grade copy goes for about $21,000. A 7.5 sold this week for $8,350. 4.5 sold for $3,159 this week. So if you got the money, go get it, I guess. But that's number 8 on the list. Number 7 on the list. This book's been on the list every week for the last month. Amazing Spider-Man 252, first appearance of Spider-Man's black costume. And it's decided as being tied with Marvel Camp 141 as the first appearance of the black costume. But, you know, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I guess it's true, but I really don't bother me. this book's iconic. That book's iconic. I don't care what anybody says. That should be the only first appearance, but they screwed up again, I guess. Oh, anyway, a 9.6 sold for $385 this week. It's a 47% increase. A 9.8 sold for $1,500, which is a 9% increase. Next up, we have, of course, it's the first appearance of Venom.
Hey, look at that.
Amazing Spider-Man 300. It's been on this list the whole year so far, even though I know the year's only started, but it's been on the list the whole year so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, guys, because you're on the show with me every week.
Yeah.
Every week. I have to talk about this book.
Yep.
A 9.8 sold this week for $3,000. It's a 7% increase. A 9.6 sold for $896. 3% increase. So this book's kind of holding, kind of steady, I guess. Next up on the list, we have on number 5, Fantastic Four, issue 48. The first appearance of Silver Surfer and the first cameo appearance of Galactus. There you go. Another pretty awesome cover that everybody recognizes. If you're, I mean, my aunt Rose probably wouldn't recognize it, but if you're a comic book collector, you instantly know what this book is, I think. High grade goes for about $4,000. Oh, look here. It says an inside source tells us currently that Fantastic Four is heavily a multiverse movie. Oh, no shit. 6.0 sold for 1,762 versus the average of 1,661 is a 6% increase. 5.5 sold for $1,400. A 2.5 sold for $795. You know what? I'll take a 0.5. You know, if you got a 0.5, the cover looks good. You know, let me know. I'll take it. All right. Look here. First appearance of Kingpin, Wilson Fisk. Once again, these books always are showed up every week. They're always on the same list sometimes. And I don't really know the difference between the hot, but this book's been the hot for. This book's like basically nuclear. 7.5 sold for $2,994, a 22% increase. There was a 6.5 that sold for $1,613, which is a 43% increase. Damn. All right, moving right along. Number 3 on the list, Will of Bullet. Amazing Spider 129. I call this the Daredevil effect. We have the Daredevil effect going on. We have the Jason Momoa effect going on. Then we have the Fantastic Four effect going on, and kind of the Captain America one, because there's been a few Captain America books on these lists this week. Of course, this is the first appearance of who is it? What's that guy's name with the skull? The Punisher. Yeah, of course. Everybody knows that. It's also the first appearance.
Definitely, it's first appearance of the Jackal. It's the Jackal. That's more important.
But I know what.
He's more important.
Yeah, definitely. High grade goes for about $2,000. You get a mid grade for about $800. Low grade for about $200. That would be more of my jam if there's a low grade at this point. A 9.4 is I find one in a barn somewhere that has been there since the 70s, but maybe one day. 9.4 this week sold for $4,050. That's a 10% increase. And then a 2.0 sold for about $600, which is a 9% increase. This is a hot book. It's always been a hot book. It doesn't have to have a Daredevil show coming out for this book to be popular, because you got two of the most popular characters in Marvel history. Amazing Spider-Man and the Jackal. No, I'm just kidding. The Punisher. All right. And the Jackal. Well, the Jackal, everybody likes him too. I feel like I'm talking too much, but I guess I have to at this point. We got number 2 on the list. The Invincible Iron Man, issue number 1 from 1968. This is, of course, the first ongoing title series featuring Iron Man, not his first appearance. But in this book, there is the origin of Iron Man, and you identify the identity of Big M, revealed to be Whitney Frost, later known as Madame Mask, the daughter of Count Nefaria. There you go. And it's a 9.4 sold this week for $4,320. Only a 2% increase, but a 9.2 sold this week for $3,724, which is a 29% increase. Let's see what the lowest grade did. And there was a 3.5 that sold this week for $395, which is a 6% increase. And number 1 with a bullet. Fantastic Four, issue 49. The first full appearance of Galactus, first cover and second appearance of the Silver Surfer. And it does not get more iconic of a comic cover than this one, gentlemen. I just like the color scheme. You got Silver Surfer, you got the Fantastic Four down here. Just beautiful all the way around, amazing book. High grade copy is about $3,200. A mid grade is about $925. You can get a low grade for around $320. An 8.5 sold this week for $2,760. It's a 3% increase. And a 2.0 sold this week for $495, which is a 68% increase. But then this is weird. 3.0 sold for $391, which is only a 5% increase. So there was actually a 3.0 that and a 4.0 that were cheaper than a 2.0 that sold this week. Sounds like somebody probably overpaid on that one. Well, there you go, guys. We got through the hot 10 comics of the week once again. We survived the ordeal. Let's read some of the chat. Sorry, I didn't, Thomas O'Donnell said he just hit 100 subs.
Right.
Everybody subscribe to him.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, man.
Congratulations. Got people subbing Sandman. Everybody sub everybody. If I have any mods left in there, I got, actually, I got a couple more people I want to mod. We got to see Bobby in there. My man Bobby. See if I can get. Hold on, guys. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, with those two.
All right, Bobby.
I need to complete the triplets this year. I got one. I got 51. I need 49 and 50.
I didn't know Bobby was here. Hey, Bobby. Okay. All right, Sam, man. Good job, man. I'm glad you're almost there. And then everybody, somebody look up my friend Flat Earth Santa. Kevin, are you got a wrench? We're not in there. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you can,
Yeah, I do.
drop a Flat Earth Santa one. All right, and Heroes for Hire Comic Club is going to do this one here. We got this. My friend Matt Spidey. We're trying to get him to get 150 more subs for him to get him to 1K to help him out. Great guy. He's from the land down under. He's pretty awesome. He's one of my close friends on here right now. Now I've really got to like him. Me and Kevin are close. Me and Glenn are close too, and I just love this community, man. So let's show some love to everybody. All right, we have enough negativity in this world that we don't need to spread it to YouTube. So let's just follow everybody there. All right, now this is one of our. I think this is one of our most popular series or segments on here. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, man. And Diabetic Superman said there's only one of the top 10 that he did not, that I don't have. That's awesome. Pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, I like it. That's what I like to hear. We got some serious collectors in the house. All right, next up, the next segment we do, I don't have to share a screen on this one, thank God. And it is, of course, I think everybody kind of enjoys this one. And of course, it is the out of context panels of the week. That's where we go over some panels that can be taken out of context or haven't aged well or are just downright kind of weird and hilarious. And our first one on the list today, and I will try to narrate the best I can, although I think Cliff's a better narrator than I am at this, at reading it. But, we don't have Cliff here. He's busy right now. Could you take Dick? You said you were a brave girl, are you? I don't know. I'll try. Yeah. That one, I don't know. Okay, I know it. People didn't really use that word that much, I guess, when this came out, but still, eesh. Next one. You have an exceptional chest expansion, Mr. Superior. You should see me when I really expand. Eesh. I don't know. Bobby said he just subbed Santa, remembering me at Christmas time.
Jello in your stocking. Bobby.
There you go. Jello in your stocking right there. That's the best you can hope for. Next panel we have, you must have super strength, for I feel helpless, numb, cold in your grasp. But how? How? I'll only shut off his breathing with this wrestling hold long enough to make him unconscious. I've got plans for Batman. Oh boy. What are you doing, Superman? Good God. Shame for shame. What's he say? Oh, I can't read it over the number of people in here. I raised him to respect women. I truly did. Then you did a great job because, wow, he showed me lots of respect that night. 11 times. Yeah, I'm not reading that one out loud, but y'all can read. Yeah, that one was full of innuendo. Yep. Missy Meyer said, yikes. Yep. They're pretty yikesy. It's pretty yikesy. Yep, for sure. All right, next one up we have. Meanwhile, Jimmy emerged from his daze, a familiar sick feeling in the pit of his stomach. Oh, my head. Why am I surrounded by shirtless servicemen? Not again, Jim. That one's too good, actually. I love it.
Is this an ongoing thing, Jim?
Apparently, this is a continuing thing that happened in comic books back. I don't know. I just pick them out because they're weird.
Hey,
So-
Jim, you might have a problem if it's happening more than like 2 or 3 times.
Here, he says, in the case, it's $30,000. 20,000 of it you put towards the care of the retarded child. Okay. Does anybody know what comics came from? Because that's kind of made me feel bad.
I don't.
Yeah. I found some banger. I don't know if I should have read that one out loud, though.
I'm going to see if I can find it. Hold on.
But I didn't say it. They wrote it. Okay, I just read it. All right.
Oh.
Well, we'll hold it up there for a minute.
Yeah,
That
just
one-
give me 2 seconds.
That one's crazy.
I'm doing a search. It looks like from
It looks like the Punisher.
Punisher. It is. It's the Punisher.
Oh, my God. Come on, Frank. You got to have a little more sensitivity to that, brother.
Issue 18, it looks like.
Okay. Well, it was a different time period in the 80s. Just remember, this was your own idea. Eek, stop him. What is he doing with that pig, man? I don't know. That one's kind of weird. Very weird. I don't know. Is the pig jumping over him, or is he trying to beat her with a pig?
I don't know. The pig may be on the hook. Maybe he's trying to get the pig off the hook to beat her with it.
Oh, might be. Very strange, though. Very strange.
I don't know.
And the position she's in, she looked like she'd have already fell over. But, what do I know? I'm not an artist. But anyway, when morning drops, when Superman drops in for breakfast the next morning, why are you standing while eating, Lois? I find it's better for my digestion. I couldn't sit down all night after what that robot did to me.
Ah,
Whoa, what kind of robot was that? And what did he do to you? I don't know if I want to know. Yeesh. All right, next one up.
I'm scared, but yet so very curious.
yeah.
I have other uses for this. I bet you do. Next on the context panel of the week. Operation Butt Naked. Okay. Moving right along. Can we interrupt a minute? Hi, fucker. Gee, hello. It looks like it says fucker, but it says flicker. Okay, that one might not have been my best one. Yeah. Sensitivity from the Punisher. Yeah, well, you didn't use that word. I shouldn't have used it either, but we have better words. Mentally handicapped, right? Or something like that. Yeah, Lois was she got a side job on the streets, I guess. Next up, panel of the week, we have let's go home together, Rennie. Gosh, Dole-Wit, I'm your friend, but golly, if I'm seen with you, they'll think I'm dumb too. I'm sorry. That's not very nice, is it? I don't know who Dole-Wit is, but that's a weird Are they foxes or something? They look like foxes.
I think so.
Next, save me. Don't let them. Yeah! Look out there. He's pulling them cheeks apart, though. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Yeah, damn. Some of these are cold blooded. Like what? They like little kids read that one where he's like, he's really got 2 handfuls of his butt, though. I'm just telling you, it's weird. Next one. Your cloak. I can see now. Under it, you are. Ooh. I only assumed he was naked under it or something. And he was flashing her. But now this next panel, I can't remember. Oh, this is a Captain America panel. Well, what's your verdict on the 21st century, Captain America? And I believe Steve Rogers' eyes say it all. All right. Anyway, I don't know. That's kind of a subtle one, but Bobby kind of liked it, I guess. He likes all of them. Everybody likes them, I guess. It's my favorite segment of the week. We got a lot of them this week. Yes, I'm coming. But is it Iris? And it is true. But it is Iris, and it is true. Yeah, and she's coming apparently.
Well, she might be just breathing heavy.
Yeah, probably. You disgust me. News at fucking 11. Ask me if I give a fuck. The next one we have is, I think it's Jughead, right? I think you've had enough there. No, I'm not finished. Did Jughead turn evil or something? I didn't know about it.
I don't know.
What's she smoking? Yeah,
I don't see the problem with this one. I'm not getting it.
It looks like she's smoking weed.
Okay. Well, it's legal in Canada, so I don't see the problem.
No, I just think it's kind of but it probably wasn't legal when this comic panel came out.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just messing.
Okay. I tried to save him. I did like the doc said. I applied pressure to the wound. That's kind of macabre. He probably. Oh, it was called Jughead the Hunger. Thank you, Sam, man. All right, here we go. That one's, I don't know. I like that one. But anyway, I'm kind of a weirdo. This one's kind of like, look at the position of the wood pole there. Did I ever show you this one before? No. Sometimes I'm just here to amuse myself. Clark, what are you doing? I'm washing dishes at super speed. I figure if I keep getting jobs and using my superpowers, I can pay off my debt in 2 months. What's he? Is he in with the bookies or something? I don't know. We got another one here. Another Archie. The rougher it is, the better I like it. Gee, I like that kind of talk. God, Archie. Archie's a freak, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all just don't know. Well, maybe you do know. But there you go. That's our out of context panels of the week. And don't forget that next we got some stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, me and the Crazy Hungarian will be doing our first episode of Matt and Joe's Bad Cinema, and where we review a new bad movie. That bad movie that's actually kind of good in a bad way. In our first episode, we will be reviewing the Andy Sedaris classic B film skin flick called Hard Ticket to Hawaii. So please stay tuned for that. And also tomorrow at 9 a.m., I have a new mail call video dropping. So please check that out if you don't mind. And then Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. If I can find it here, hold on. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Comic Conversations, episode 15. My special guest will be the Easy Comic Reader. So stay tuned for that. He's a really good guy, interesting guy, and you'll be glad you got to know him. And of course, then Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, another claim sale. A little different about this claim sale. We're going to have we're going to have a few things for $1. A lot of things for $2. We'll have some more expensive book, like mid-grade keys. But also, if anybody has any requests in the chat of something they want to see, if I have it, I will show it to you. So there you go. And last but not least, we'll save the best for last, because that's the way we do around here, I think. Well, at least I try to. Next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday Super Show Extravaganza. We will be back, and I will be giving away my 300 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for that. I have a video that I will link in this video in the replay, and you can find it on my channel where I have a video about where I talk about this 300 subscriber giveaway. And you can ask the two guys on the panel with me and the people in the chat that have seen it. It is a pretty damn good giveaway. All right. And I guess I've talked my ass off long enough. So, and my battery's about to die. So, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Oh, yeah, I got to take this off the screen. It's been fun. It's been real. And it's been real fun. Well, Santa never has fun, though. So don't listen to him. Don't listen to the puppet. The puppet's kind of a. I mean, you'd be in a bad mood too if you had a Canadian guy's hand up your ass all the time. All right, but until next time, true believer. I can't hear him. He's muted himself. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know. He don't know nothing, man. Like, leave him alone. Bye, everybody.
Excelsior, true believers.
Bye,